noted for walking the circle. In the Yin family tradition, there are also many straight line exercises or routines, drills that we do. So today I will show you a number of those drills. Basically, you walk in one direction, repeating a particular move, and then you turn around and you do it again in the other direction. So let's begin. We'll start with the feet. Right here, hopefully you can see them. There we go. And this is just a low kick. It's a kick right at the ankle level, right here, right at the ankle joint. It's a low kick, boom, out. So you just repeat that. And there's a snap. Turn around and do it the other way. So your foot, the tip of your toe has the energy, and foot is at about 2 inches off the ground. Try it again the other way. You want to stay grounded when you do this. So we'll work our way up a little bit. The next one is again a toe kick. This one is just below the kneecap. If you have a straight leg, right here there's a very soft spot. That's what you're attacking, right there below the kneecap. Time. Next one is a kick downward. So what you're doing here is that you're kicking down along the shin from the kneecap down, scraping down the shin. Remember, in Chinese society, most of the time they wore shoes, unlike Japanese, where a lot of times they were barefoot. I'm practicing barefoot here because I'm in the house. But if you had shoes on, imagine the edge of that shoe scraping down a person's shin. It could be very painful. So you do it this way. Also notice that the movement of the kick is basically just straightening your leg. So you're not pushing or anything else. You're just basically straightening out your leg. It's very quick and very powerful. To the basic leg movement, you can add a hand movement, which would be catching something like an arm coming in, like so, and then hitting the leg, kicking the leg. So it would be catch the arm, kick the leg, catch the arm, kick the leg, like this. Okay, then there's an inward-outward kick like this, which is a kick to the groin. The foot comes up and does an arch, and the energy's on the tip of the foot. So that would look like this. And then you can add the hand movement to it. There's another one that, instead of being a scrape down the shin, is basically just a kick to the lower part of the shin, breaking the leg. So that one looks like this. And again, you could add the pull with that, which is very effective because when you pull someone into you, they tend to be on their front leg, which is then immobile. And if it's immobile with weight on it, it's much harder for them to avoid the kick. And then there's a variation on that one where the idea is that you go to kick somebody and they lift up their front leg and now they're just on their back leg. So that one has a number of variations, one of which would be a kick like this and then out. So it's like you're scooping the leg, the front leg, and then kicking the back leg. So you would scoop the front leg, the person lifts up his front foot, and then you kick the back leg. So that would look like this. Okay, that's the lower part. Now we'll go up to the upper part of the body. Well, actually, one more, connecting the upper part and the lower part. When you do these kicks, you can add the basic hand movement that we have, like so, with them. And a typical one would be the straight kick, where you can either do it with the opposite hand or the same side hand. So if I were kicking with my right leg, I could do my right arm and right foot, left arm and right foot, or left arm and left foot, like that, same side, or the opposite side. So we'll do that for a second here to show you. And the height could be almost anywhere. Let's do it at the knee level right now. The lower kicks are much harder to defend against. This is the opposite side. And you can see that if you were faced with an opponent and they were on guard like this, let's say like this, and all of a sudden they were going to attack, you see the hand, you don't see the foot. Okay, moving up the body, a basic one, which I really like a lot, is taking that motion, this motion, and walking across the floor with it. And given the limited space here, I'll only be able to take a couple steps because I take long steps. So it's I really enjoy that one. I can do that for a long time, going back and forth across a large space. Now another version of that, so that's sort of the basic change, right? From here, out, out, out. The next one is daishodang, this way. And so the walking linear drill for that looks like this. You step out and you start at a normal posture. You sink your weight, you sink down, and you pull back in daishodang, this way. The eyes are following the back hand. Let the right hand, the front hand, just take care of itself for now. It's very difficult to keep both hands in your brain when you're first starting. Ultimately, what you want is you want the back hand here to be grabbing and the front hand to be piercing. But that's very hard to do, especially when you're first beginning. So it's much easier if you simply just pay attention to your back hand, your pulling hand, and let the front hand go out. But remember, it's your back and sinking and twisting. It's very important that you sink and you twist. So it looks like this way. Another thing to keep in mind with this one is that the pulling hand wants to be at shoulder height. Don't pull down like this. If you pull an opponent down, they're going to come at you with their shoulder. But if you're pulling them straight in this position, they don't have that option. So don't pull down, pull horizontally at shoulder height. Okay, so that's enough kicking for today. We'll come back with another lesson later on. 再见。